Hey, everybody, it's your girl off the dock B. She's in the building. And guess what? We have a special treat for you tonight. So please click like and share. Invite someone. Let me just check all the social media networks. Going live on Twitter. Ready, go. Okay. Everything is up and running good tonight. I got me some new Wi-Fi, so we're going to get started. My co-host is running just a tad bit late. God willing, he'll be able to make it. He just had a slight emergency at home with his dad. Y'all know his dad has dementia and he takes care of his dad. So he just sent me a brief text. God willing, he could come on. But let me tell you about Bring It to the Table. Bring It to the Table is a safe space. It's a safe space where anyone can come who have overcome, conquered, and survived anything and is living beyond your dreams. Let me tell you, we address social justice issues. Yep. And especially in our Black communities. Oh, and don't forget in our homes, we deal with some stuff in our homes. We address that too. But one of the things I really like doing is um, pushing up those who are progressing in life and making life changes. Now, you all know me to have substance abuse and mental health and things of that nature. I coach people who are writing books and who are doing really great things in their lives. Well, I got a special treat for you tonight. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce her. Let me do a nice introduction. I hope y'all ready for this because this young lady, I'm so enthused about, some of the things that she's doing in her life and some of the things, places that she wants to go in her life. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to read you her bio and then I'm going to bring her on. Okay, she's backstage again. Click like and share, and also invite someone because we're going to have fun with her tonight. And don't forget, put your answers, put your questions in the chat. Please put them in the chat. We love an interactive audience. And if you don't know, you are on Indeed, you're on Rabbit, you are on Twitter, YouTube, three different Facebook channels, you are on Instagram and Spotify. Yep, God's been good to bring it to the table. So, Bring It to the Table again is a safe place for you and anyone else to come who's overcome, conquered, and survived something. Now, watch this. You all are about to meet Shakayla Hawkins. Now, I call her Coach Kayla. That's the name I gave her. Coach Kayla. So classy, isn't it? So, Shakayla Hawkins, born in Orangeburg, South Carolina, and raised in Washington, D.C. She is the eldest, she says, of three sisters. I got three sisters too, Kayla. Look, her journey into the field of social work and life coaching was profoundly influenced by a pivotal experience at the age of 16. See, that's what we like. We like them stories, right? Well, what happened is that she was 16 and she traveled to Zambia, Africa. At 16, you go, girl. I'm still trying to get to Africa, okay? Um, and during this time, she had an opportunity to visit an orphanage and played an intricate key role in building a library, y'all. Who does that at 16? You know what I was doing at 16? Woo! We're going to get into some of that. Well, this experience changed her life. It changed the trajectory of her life. This experience actually deepened her understanding of life through the perspectives of others. Now, watch this. Shakayla Paul Shakayla pursued her passion for social work by earning a bachelor's degree in social work from the University of the District of Columbia. She then dedicated 5 years of her career to working with the Department of Family and Children Services as a social science specialist. Ooh, I want to hear about that. And then she said this is where she began to focus on the well-being of children in foster care and those awaiting adoption. Following this, she gained an experience as a behavioral health technician at a drug treatment facility for the last 2 years. Ooh, you go, Shakayla. I can't wait till you all meet her. Now, watch this. I'm going to read a little bit more and then I'm going to bring her on. Let me tell you why you should choose to work with Shakayla, Coach Kayla, because of her passion, right? Her passion to help others. And this is my favorite thing about her. Her gratitude is real huge. She has a gratitude for life like I've never seen before. And y'all know my gratitude. I love gratitude. But Shakayla's, you'll see her light. Wait until you see that smile. She's just glowing. So watch this. In 2017, Shakayla made a significant decision to relocate from Washington, D.C. to Georgia, where she currently resides. She shares her life with two beloved fur babies and juggles multiple roles as a travel agent and a notary. Okay, a girl after my own heart. Multiple streams of income. Hey, we love that, right? And in her leisure time, now this is leisure time, y'all. She didn't say she didn't add this to no. She said this is what I like doing. Her leisure time, she is very creative, and she uses her creativity to make t-shirts. So Shakayla's life philosophy is centered around resilience and perspectives. It is not what you go through, it is how you process what you go through. So, currently, as I mentioned, she's employed as a counselor at a vocational and rehabilitation agency. And she also is furthering her education and pursuing a master's degree in social work right now, studying to become a certified alcohol and drug counselor. So, y'all already know I love her, right? Without further ado, let's bring her on.
Hello.
Hey, there she is. Hi, Kayla. How was your day, girl? How was your day?
Good. Can't say. How was yours?
It was good. You know me, I'm always busy chasing coins and doing stuff. As long as I got my exercise in, I'm good. So we're gonna get started, and let me tell you all, I just read your bio. Were you privy to it? Did you hear me read your bio to the audience?
Yes.
Okay. You have so many people backstage. I don't know how many people you invited, but there are so many people. Let's just give them a shout out and thank them all for coming. One of them is already in the chat, blowing it up, talking about, oh, I'm so proud of her. Hey, girl, I'm so proud of you. And I think that's PEBB. Peb. Put your name in the chat, sis, so we can know who you are and give you a real shout out. Because I see your tag, but I want to know exactly who you is. Then we got Cletus Brown is on. Hi, Cletus. Thank you for joining. Hi, Sister Pep. Hi, Jackie. Hi, Angie. Hi, David. Hi, Brian. It's just so many of you all that's here. Thank you so much for liking, and sharing the podcast tonight. We got a lot of ground to cover. We got the wonderful Shakayla. Listen, Coach Kayla is in the building. Shakayla is not only a drug and alcohol counselor, a rehabilitation counselor, but she also makes t-shirts, y'all. She makes t-shirts. I don't know if she's for hire, but we're going to get to that. She said, I'm her cousin, Pebbles. It's
Yes.
your cousin. Did you know that was her?
I didn't because I can't see.
Okay. All right. Well, I can see all of it. It's just going on. But we need to see them hearts, y'all. Put them hearts up because we love hearts here and bring it to the table. So bring it to the table is this place where we come so we can do some community stuff. We really want to educate the community in regards to coaching, life coaching, and things of that nature. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the questions. Okay. And one of the questions was, who is Kayla? Tell the audience who you are.
Who I am. I am a young black woman trying to make it. I am a educator.
Yes, you are.
leader.
Mm-hmm.
I am a sister. I,
Mm-hmm. Hey,
I am a daughter. I'm that I'm well versed individual.
you really are. And let me tell you, you're more than that. You have creative minds, right? And you are compassionate, right? You have empathy for others. I seen, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. We work together. That's where I met Kayla at work. I'll never forget the first time we took the client somewhere and we was just chilling that day. Remember?
I remember at the basketball game.
Uh-huh. And we had such a deep conversation, and you were so enthused with some of the things that I was doing, and I was enthused with some of the things that you were doing. And that's what connects us as sisters. And that's what we need to do. We need to help each other rise to the occasion. We got Kamala in office, okay? And that's the perfect example for us, right? So that's who you are. That's good. And so tell the audience where you were raised. Hi, Roz. So now you got Roz on. Says, Kayla, I love you so much. I'm very proud of you. It's your mother. Oh my God, your mom's on.
Yes, that's my mom. Hey, mom.
That is so cool. That's so cool. And then you got Grace. There's a lady named Grace saying, hey, girl, hey.
Sister.
Hey, Sister Grace, thank you all for coming. Please be interactive, audience. Put things in the chat, ask questions. Okay, well, now you got Miss Perry on. She's talking about something. I think it's Tamiki old Perry.
Yeah, that's my cousin.
Hey, cuz, thank you for joining. I love your family. That's how you're supposed to do it, Kayla.
Yes.
And just so you know, when we go to sleep tonight, people overseas are going to be looking because they wake up when we go to sleep. So our ratings go crazy like in the morning.
Okay, I'm here.
All right. And so, Kayla, who raised you and where were you raised? I heard in your bio that you were from Washington, D.C.
Yes, so I was raised in Washington, D.C. I was raised by my mother, of course, with the support of my
Mhm.
and the rest of the family. But my mother is the one who raised me. She's the one who created this beast.
Thank you, Mom. Thank you for creating the beast, honey, because we be riding it out. I love it. Thank you so much. And how many siblings was in the household?
So it was three of me and two of my younger sisters,
So it's all girls.
girls.
Ooh, I can only imagine. Lord have mercy. How was it as a kid? How was it in the household?
I mean, I was the oldest, of course, so I I enjoyed my childhood. I have no complaints at all.
Hmm. Did you have to like take up for them at school and everything, or everybody was just good church going kids? Like, how was it?
Uh, For the most part, we were good kids, but there was an instance where I had to defend my youngest sister.
See, the oldest one always got to step in and do the daggone thing, right?
Always.
Ain't nobody gonna mess with our baby sister, okay?
Oh, oh,
I knew we had way more in common than I thought. I knew that. I really did. Gigi is on. Gigi saying, hey, Nisi Poo, I'm so proud of you. It's your Aunt Gail.
him.
Uh-huh. You should see them. They all in the chat and everything. You got so many hearts and everything. It's so many people. You got like 800 and something people online right now. Look, let me ask you this. So name one thing that you had, because we know life is not all peaches and cream. And here on Bring It to the Table, we really bring the rhetoric to the table. Like we bring it out. What's that one thing that you had to overcome or conquer in your life, that change your perspective in life?
I think outside of my trip to Zambia, I would say that one thing that I had to overcome was relocating from Washington to Georgia by myself with, my family back home. That was a lot.
Hmm. And how old were you when you did that relocation?
That was 7 years. I was what?
Okay, because but you was an adult.
Yes, I was in my 20s, my late 20s.
What? I would have never left home in my 20s. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
I could not see leaving the nest, baby. I'm sorry.
But my mindset was, what I knew I had a family that would support me. So I was like, what's the worst can happen? I don't like it. I know I can go back home. So I know it wasn't a situation where it's I would come here and be stuck.
Uh-huh.
Had the support of my family. When I first moved down here, my mother and my sisters was always here. So it was kind of hard to miss home because either they were always here or I was always going back home.
I'm going back home.
It made the transition very smooth.
Oh, that's beautiful. Ain't nothing like having a support network. So that's tip number one from tonight's show. Make sure you get yourself a support network, people. Ladies and gentlemen, get a support network. You cannot go through life thinking that you are going to do all of this stuff on your own and be emotionally stable. It's just not going to happen. You're going to have some lumps and bumps and some stuff going on in the road. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
that transition was very emotional for you, huh?
It was.
It was up and down and all around, girl. I don't know how you do it. It took me forever to get down here, honey, please. Because you from DC, I'm from Pennsylvania. That's
Huh?
like right next door.
Yep.
So we from up top. That's what they say, up top.
Huh?
And we done came down here and made a name for ourselves, okay?
Continuing to.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it, girlfriend. And so now, um, tell the audience about your educational journey. Can you start from elementary school all the way until your master's degree? Talk about that.
Elementary school, awesome. I attended elementary school in Washington, D.C. I attended elementary, middle, and high school, all in Washington, D.C. Um, High school, my school was two in one. So we had H.D. Woodson, then we had the STEM school within it.
Oh,
My class went for two of my class, but number one of my school. So when
what?
I transitioned to college, I had a full ride scholarship. I started out at the University of Eastern Shore in biology, but I got up there and got distracted. So I then switched over to social work, which is where I received my bachelor's degree at the University of the District of Columbia.
Nice. And now you're in for your master's.
And for
What are
my
you crazy or something? You just asking for trouble? You just asking for, oh, go ahead, just put the world on my shoulders.
that's how I feel. I gotta make a
Uh,
difference in somebody's life.
and I wrote this today on my social media because every day I try to write a something positive. So I wrote for us to. I said, here, let me read it. I got it. I said something about comfort zones.
Hmm.
Like you
Yep.
have to get out of the comfort zone. This is what I wrote. Doc B's daily dose quotes. I put a quote. I try to do it every day. A lot of times I miss, but for the most part, they know who I am. I says nothing's more addicted than comfort. Get
Mhm.
out of your comfort zone. And for us, it was, getting these degrees and going to different schools and making traumatic life changes in our lives.
Mhm.
As a black woman coming out of the comfort zone, leaving the nest, some say the hood. Ruth said, "Hey, Kayla.
Hey,
Hey,
Ruth.
Ruth. Thank you for joining, Ruth. Thank you, Gigi. Thank you, Miss Perry. Thank you, Rosalind. Hi, Mom. Thank you all for joining. Hi, Bill. Hi, everybody. I see you all out there. Hi, Willie. Thank you for coming. Africa is on here. He always stays up to midnight so he can come to our show.
Yes. Hey.
My son, ain't that nice?
Yes.
Support us like that. So yeah, I was saying that we have to come out of our comfort zones in order to, uh, break this being stagnated and just influenced by our environments. Not that we had the worst environment, but coming out of that. I know one person in my family, who just is all right with right where they are in their lives. They like, nope, I'm right here. I'm gonna retire right here. This is what I want to do. Why can't I just everybody just leave me alone from what am I else am I going to do in my life? I've been doing this for the longest. This is what I like to do. This is what I want to do. So my next question is, what made you go for more? What made you want more than the bachelor's degree? And because with your bachelor's, you're doing a lot with your bachelor's.
I don't just wanting more. I felt like I kind of felt stuck, and I felt like it was more out there that I could do, but I knew that I could not do it without having my master's. Certain things require you to have more education, and I just didn't want to settle.
Mm-hmm. I know master's degrees, counselors, and clinicians make about $8,000 more than the bachelor's degree.
Mm-hmm.
So each, I know from my experience, each degree brought me more money.
Well, money too, but for me, I wasn't looking at it. My thought wasn't let me go get my master's so I can get more money.
I always focused on that, girl. What is you talking about? Honey, listen.
That's
Uh,
good, but it's just in my heart to want to do more to help the community.
but you don't think that helping the community is also helping yourself progress?
I do, yes.
You don't want to make it about the money. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. I'll make it about the money because you're gonna make some money. Okay.
That's a goal too now.
Most people don't. They want to. They so modest. They just be like, no. Well, here's the truth about social work and human services and behavior health. We at the bottom of the totem pole. We
No,
don't make as much as educators, and we don't make as much as even in our social services out in the streets and cops they don't make that much money.
that's true.
Human services, behavior health, and social work, and we are not unless you are in administrative and leadership roles in these positions. We don't make that much. So we know that it comes from your heart. It's something that you feel appointed by God to do. You have been called. Do you feel
Mhm.
that?
I do. I feel like it's something I'm supposed to be doing.
It is. I say you right where you're supposed to be in life. But a lot of people, I don't have that level of humility where it has to go, where I can say, no, well, it's not about the money. Forget that. I went all the way to that doctorate degree with all of them student loans. I gotta let them degrees start to work for me now so I can get some bread.
Yes.
We gotta pay that stuff back, Kayla. I told you was gonna have some fun, didn't I? I bet you was nervous when you first came on. You ain't know what was gonna go on.
Because I'm still a little nervous, but I'm comfortable but nervous.
Girl, you doing great, Queen.
Thank you.
You really are. I'm so glad to have you on. Seriously. Okay, and so what's next for Kayla is her master's degree, and she is becoming Coach Kayla. You heard it right here, ladies and gentlemen, on Bring It to the Table. Education is key, and to do coaching and counseling and things of that nature, it has to be a part of, really be a part of who you are because God made you that way. Oh, Pebble says you're doing wonderful, sweetie. You ain't gotta be nervous to see the hearts and stuff. Oh,
Pebbles.
but I told them you had a beautiful smile. I told them that they were gonna love you. So listen, my next question, right? After where you became educated, it was tell the audience which job that you had in your life, which particular job that you really loved doing, and tell them why you love that particular job. Now, I already know you like going to Africa. Well, was that on the job? Was that a job? That was an internship?
No, it was something with my high school. They had a program. It was called Learn Serve. So they selected students from different high schools and took them to different countries. And I was actually the only student from my school selected to go. So
Did you have an ink pen in your hand just now? Are you at work? You always working, girl. You be working. I love it. You say, ain't nobody take care of me. I gotta take care of myself. I know that's right. So that program, that's how you got this. So which job did you like the most?
Um, I would say actually my current job with the vocational rehabilitation agency,
Oh, nice.
helping individuals with disabilities find employment
Wow.
is different. First of all, it was I didn't know about the program until I started the job. And just seeing the drive that they have to not want to want to go further than their disability, not just
Yeah.
settling with the disability and being okay with just getting it.
Mhm.
They want to go out and work and get these skills and be better versions of themselves. So being able to help them find that job and obtain goals that they have set for themselves, I really appreciate that.
Nice. That's so different.
Yeah.
That's so different. Something happens in my mind when I see the those with disabilities and things like that, and my heart does something weird as well. So I'm like, I can't do it.
Hmm.
I know that I can't. So I don't work with that population. But I gotta give you your props. You a whole beast, man. You a man. Oh my God, sis, for you to be able to do that, that's definitely God sent, like, to the people. I know they'd be so grateful to have you, and it's so rewarding to actually see them
It
uh,
is.
get the job, and then they stay on the job and
Mhm.
stuff. That's amazing. That's
It is.
good, Kayla. You're definitely gifted. This is definitely your calling.
Thank you. It
I
ain't
feel
easy.
like I feel like you're walking in your gift.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, you are. Let me read some things from the comments, okay?
Okay.
They're saying, Gigi said it's very important to have support system. So y'all need to have one, okay? That's what Gigi said, and she's right. And so, wait, Roz done put her 2 cents in, okay? Don't play with Mom Dukes. She said that my daughter, okay, that's what she said. She is a very strong and independent young lady, always wanting and willing to help others. You're doing a wonderful job, my queen.
Thank
Oh, that's so dope. Thanks, Mom. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your comments. Thank you all. I see a couple more people. Hi, Bika. Hi, Jamila. Hi, Natasha and Latasha. Hi, Keisha. It's a lot of shahs. Uh, Becca Turner is on. Wa alaikum salam rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. She's talking to me in my Arabic language. Nice to see you, sis. Thank you so much for joining, and peace and blessings to you as well. And then I'm just going to type yes that I do know. I don't know what I would do if I did not have a support network, because I would have been completely lost. You
you.
know, my niece is a go getter. Here go Gigi again. Tell him, Gigi, my niece is a go getter. She never settles. Oh, I love that. Gigi said, "You never settle for less."
Yes. That's
Ooh, don't get me started with that settle word, Gigi. Okay, Auntie. Don't get me started with that settle word, because that's a whole nother podcast, girl. Because people be settling for all kinds of stuff, okay?
true.
All kinds of stuff, okay? So thank you so much for that. Thank you all for your comments. I really do appreciate that. Please click like and share and ask someone to join us. The next question for the audience is, has well, we talked about, do you feel that you've been called to do this line of work, and if so, why?
Um, it goes back to what you were speaking on earlier. This line of work is not. You don't get paid that much, so it's. I don't know. I just feel like it's something I should be doing. Like I feel as though it's. I can. I feel like I can make a difference, and I just.
There
I
you
don't know.
go.
It's. That's just how I feel. I just feel like I can make a difference.
Mhm, mhm. So it's a feeling on the inside.
Hmm.
It's an internal, like an internal type of thing.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. All right, and so and then the next question is, oh, Miss Brown said, thanks for helping us out, cuz you helping them out. You letting them know some stuff. They
You're
said
welcome.
thank you. The audience is saying thank you.
You're welcome. Y'all welcome.
Okay, and so since you're called to do this type of work, right? Has anyone ever told you how much you helped them? And if so, what did they actually say to you, Kayla? And how did you help them?
Um, I get that a lot. I've been getting with
I know one person that I know one person at work you helped. They so happy.
the
We can't say their name because we on the podcast. But I do know one person that just is so Shakada did that. Shakada did that. I'll be like, yeah, okay, all right, all right, all right.
I don't. Well, I get that a lot of times. People tell me how I've helped them and the impact that I've had on them. It just make me feel good. I try not to keep track. 'Cause it's something I'm genuinely doing from the heart. But I'm told that very often.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna tell you, one person came to me the other day and said that you helped them with their social security applications, and now they have an interview, and they would never gotten an interview with Social Security if you would have never helped them. And then the next day, the big boss came and was like, "Well, Shakayla does all that stuff, and we're looking at some big things for her, and this, that, and the other." And I was like, "Yes." You ain't even tell me that. You
Yeah,
ain't tell me none of that. Look, and they the chat blowing up. They talking about some. Wait a minute, now this runs in the family. All the stuff that she doing, like these skills come is in the family system. Okay,
yes,
that's what they saying in the chat.
my blood.
So you had, if that's the case, then that means that you had some examples set in your path that you watched. Who's some of those examples of leadership and those in your family system? Because they say your family is in this joint. So I must hold up now.
They get all the credit. They really do. I can honestly say that I come from a good family. Like we can get together, we can have fun together. It's no mess, no drama. So it's in the blood. It's just
Uh-huh. Gigi saying, all right, knock it off. Gigi is about upset. She's saying, you know what, knock it off. She's way too humble and modest. Knock it off, she's saying. Sometimes you have to toot your own horn. And that's why you're on here tonight, Kayla, is to toot your own horn, honey.
I'm so
That's why I love when the family members come. They be giving it up. That's right. Tell her, Gigi. That's what I brought her on here for. So she can get that business popping and going because it's going down.
yeah.
Yeah. And Cletus up there talking about Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown up there talking about something. Yes, you can, cuz toot that horn.
Yes.
They talking mad smack. I like that. I like stuff like that. So yeah, toot your horn, girl. Toot your horn. Now is the time. That's why I brought you on here so that you can let these people know who you are. Why should they work with you? I told them in your introduction why they should choose you to work with because of your passion and your gratitude. But it goes far beyond that. You got so many different skills, you know. And so let's talk about what made you want to become a coach, because you have been a counselor in different places. You've been in the substance abuse program, you worked in rehabilitation as a counselor, and now you're saying, you know what, I'm going into this coaching business. I need some of that. What's that about? How'd that happen?
I think with my combination of experience and skills and wanting to make a deeper, more direct personal impact with individuals was that drive.
Mm-hmm. Okay, nice. That sounds good. I think you're going to do great at it because coaching is not that far off from counseling. It's not that far off. They say awesome, cuz. So, all right, let's name it all. Educator,
Mhm.
social worker, um, coach, counselor.
Counselor, case.
Oh my God. Creative, the t-shirts, creativity, that stuff. That's 5. Woo,
uh,
girl. You got something else missing. I feel like something missing.
travel agent,
Traveling agent, you do that too. 6 strengths. And what else?
behavioral aid. With so I work with
That's
defects kids sometimes on the weekends or after
oh
work.
yeah, I remember that.
Library, take them to the park. So I got my hands in the community. It's just time for me to make a path of my own and work for myself and not, work for somebody else.
Hey, we do that in Hotlanta. Y'all better come on down and get some of this independence, baby. This the Black Mecca. Come on down, honey, so you can start your own business too. Go ahead, Kayla. You go, girl. I'm so proud of you. That's how you segue into something serious. Okay. I'm so grateful to be on the journey with you. I'm so glad about that. So, what's the name of your up and coming coaching practice?
So it's gonna be creative minds.
Coach Kayla and Creative Minds. And what else? It's something else is under here too.
Oh, the creative minds think alike is the actual business. So creative minds
Yeah, I
think.
got it right here. The name of your business is Coach Kayla's Creative Minds. And then her theme is changing you. She will help you change
Yeah.
you. Baby, that's the bomb.com. I love it. I swear I do. I love it, folks. There it is. Coach Kayla. Woo! There it go. Check out her logo. Uh-huh. Y'all better look out for social media because she done got that page up. She got a Facebook page going, her Instagram, Twitter. That's right. Coach on, girl. Coach on. I'm so proud of you. Okay, Rosalind's saying that's right. Toot your horn and let it shine. Always been a go-getter. My queen is doing wonderful things and doing it with a passion.
Yes.
I love your mom. I love your mom. Oh my God, Kayla. That's amazing. That's good stuff. So now, with your coaching practice, you're now putting together everything. How's that process going for you?
The process is actually going good. It's smoother than what I expected.
You thought it was going to be harder?
I did. I,
Okay. Well, God gave you an easy path.
yeah, he
I
did.
know, especially when we got to the website. That was hilarious. She was like, oh, I was in here dying. I was in here dying. I was like, okay, come on, this is what you do. And that's what we do. And that's how I met Kayla at work. And then we start working together behind the scenes. And now one thing that's in her contract is that she comes onto the podcast and let everybody know what she is doing. And let's get her started with getting this exposure because she will be in the newspaper and she will be on your television and she will be on your radio sooner than what you think. So get ready, get ready, get ready. And one day she'll have her own podcast talking about her journey and making topics for people. I can see that for you. I can see that for you. Okay, let's see what Pebble's saying because Pebble said, oh, she love it. Okay. She's truly always been a kind person and calming. I had this calming presence. She like that with me too. Then I have to make her laugh, Pebble, because she be too serious. I'll be going in there and making her laugh. Even when we were little and annoying her, you still was calm. I could see that.
That's me.
I could see that. And Cletus is saying, you can do it, cuz. That's right. Tell her, Cletus. I know that's right. So now, what would you tell? And these are our final questions for the podcast tonight, which I think you did an amazing job. Thank you all for joining, family. Thank you for your comments and questions and everything. We really appreciate that. what would you tell someone who is starting to go down this path of uh, becoming a educated social worker or counselor and coaching techniques? Like, what would you tell that thirsty, hungry person? Like, they want it, they really want it, and they're lost. What would Kayla's words be to them?
Um, I would tell them to just stay true to their purpose and to always remember why they doing it.
Mm,
To know that it may not be easy, but just focus on their goal and seek help when they need help. Don't think you can do it on your own.
that's the part right there.
Stay
Say,
focused.
there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Can't do it on your own. Reach out for help. Kayla told you right here on Bring It to the Table. You
And
ain't going to get it by yourself. You're just not. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for coming on the show. And I believe I have one last question for you. And the last question happens to be, what is next? Because you got all of this stuff going on, 6 different streams of incomes and impacting the community and things. Oh, Gigi said, hold on now. Don't forget, they got to pray first. They got to be on their prayer. I know that's right, Gigi, because prayer works. She didn't get there by osmosis. That's right. The
true.
family prayers. Woo, girl. I love that because you're doing some of that stuff now in your life, right? You taking this course or something, right? It's almost over, right?
Yes.
Tell the audience.
So I'm taking a holistic health practitioner class.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically to learn how to heal my body without or heal others' body without taking medication. So instead of going to the doctor to take medication, finding maybe a herb or something that
Alternative. Wow. Look at Kayla. You just a little genius, girl. So, in your coaching, you're going to get way more than life coaching, which simply means that Kayla will be able to help you go from one place in your life to another place in your life. Even with medicine, if you're on medication and you want to stop your meds and you want to, don't stop your meds. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying that Kayla is becoming certified to help you find alternative medicines. I think that's great to add to your coaching practice. Let's give her a round of applause. What a way to close the show today. You were an amazing guest on the show. I really do appreciate you, and I wish you success in all your endeavors. Now, we're coming back next month, y'all. We're going to tell you how far she's gotten when that website is launched, how you can find her. This is just a segue and to introduce you to Coach Kayla. She's on her way to impact thousands and many all over the world. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next week. Good night, 8 p.m. Thursday nights. Bring it to the table with your girl, Author Doc B. Say something, Kayla.
thank you all. Thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks for the support and thank you for making it easy for me because I was nervous. My nerves were all over the place, off the roof. So thank you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for
Mm-hmm.
and thank
No problem. No problem at all. Well, Grace got one last comment because you know they still popping it in that thing. They in the chat like this with hands up and stuff, giving you claps and everything. And Grace is like, "Oh, I love you, Pookie. I love you, Pookie. I know that's right. Beauty and brains, honey. Keep up the good work. Keep it up. That's what Grace said. And Tamikio said, "You go, girl."
yeah.
Good night, Kayla. Family always, they saying. Closed mouth don't get fed, they're saying. Boy, the chat just going bing, 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 bing. Thank you all. We appreciate y'all so much. Please come back and subscribe to my channel. Bring it to the table by your girl, Author Doc B. She's in the building. Good night, folks.
Good night.